Alright guys, welcome to Cyketors Coffee Time, where he talks about gaming and other stuff. This is my first one, so it might not be that great, honestly. It might not have like all that much formatting, or just in general might just not be that great. So I mean, bear with me. We're gonna go through some gaming news and kind of just see where we go from there. So yeah, let's get started with some gaming news. The system requirements for Dishonored 2 were released a few hours ago by Bethesda. Oh, of course, I gotta... No, that makes sense. That makes sense. Of course, I've got to sign in. Just, been supporting Bethesda for years, but, whatever. Dishonored 2, okay. The minimum system requirements is obviously a 64-bit version of Windows 7, 8, or 10, at least an Intel Core i5, 2400 AMD, FX 8320 or better, at least 8 gig of RAM. It's going to be about a 60 gig game. NVIDIA GTX 660, 2 gigabyte, AMD Radeon HD 7970, 3 gigabyte or better. Contains a single disc. Download of additional files from Steam is required to run the game. Requires Steam activation. Now recommended is obviously an i7, at least 16 gig for the, wow. At least 16 gig, recommended is 16 gig, so, you can see how, hot to drop that'd be. A Radeon, RX 480 8 gigabyte, or a GTX 1060. Oh, should probably turn my, Wi-Fi off on my phone. I am blowing up because I've got that hot body, and I bring all the boys to the yard with my milk. Alright, see what else we've got here. Jeez. Goodness me. They've leaked new Rainbow Six Siege maps. We'll look at that a little bit later, though. It's not that exciting for me personally. Let's see what we got here. Honestly, there's not as much as I kind of wish there was today. Good lord, the gaming submission Reddit is terrible. The Kingdom Hearts collection is going to be released on PS4, so that's cool for people who appreciate, PS4 and Kingdom Hearts. Sean Murray on the Mysterious No Man's Sky was a mistake tweet. Server was hacked, apparently. All right, buddy. Whatever you say. Whatever you say. My god, that game was such a pile of crap. Such a pile of crap. Recently, Titanfall 2, was released, which is awesome. I've heard nothing but good things. I should probably, at some point purchase that game. Pardon me, I had a little burperino. Yeah, apparently that was pretty good. I should get it. I don't know. There's a lot of games that apparently I should get, Titanfall 2 being one of them, obviously, and then, apparently I should be getting, what is it? Battlefield 1. So, I don't know, man, honestly. They're all pretty good. Battlefield 1's one that I'm considering heavily, so let's see from there. Shit. When you misclick everything, it's honestly a moment of, just pure shite. Pure Scheiße. Steam bans misleading store page screenshots, apparently. They've actually started banning the screenshots that are misleading towards the games, which is interesting. There's probably better things they could be doing with their time, but hey, that's not too bad. The fact that they're bringing in, basically, they're implementing, games that are kind of clickbait, softcore porn. Maybe pay attention to that, hey? Let's see what else we've got here. Oh, wow, this is ridiculous. This is insane. There's nothing today. This is horrible. I wish there was more. What? Good lord, how is this any of this gaming news? This is obscene. I can't find anything. Oh, apparently the director of Deadpool, should I say, good lord, wants to make a hybrid live-action Sonic the Hedgehog movie. Alright. Good for you, buddy. 86-year-old woman. Oh, grandmother is accused of pirating PC games, liable for $5,000. Yep, let's do that. That's a great idea. What a chase up. Really making your point on piracy, aren't we? Good lord, that is just a pile of shit. I have to say something though. Okay, so because I recently played the beta for the brand new Call of Duty game. I played the open beta, and I have a few things to say about it. There have been kind of conflicting, I suppose. Oh, sorry, a little bit tired apparently. Look, there's been conflicting messages about as to how awesome it is, or how lack thereof awesome it is. I just want to set the record straight. It's a pile of shit. Honestly, like I had no fun playing it. I played a little bit of it, match here, match there. I played pretty well after I got used to it too. But I mean that's not the only thing. Good lord, that's not the only thing though. Like if a game is you know. If a game isn't, if you're good at a game but it's a pile of shit, then you know, I don't know, man. It's you know, I've played COD for a very long time, which you know, a lot of people have. Honestly, like the game doesn't seem like it's anywhere near up to par. I mean, everybody says like, oh, Call of Duty is the same every year. Look, I'd have to agree. You know, for the most part, Call of Duty is the same thing all the time. They have, you know, obviously getting vertical is like the only thing they've made change to in like the last what 3 years? I think it's like 3 or 4 years. And you know, I don't like vertical all that much. I feel like it takes away from the base gameplay. That's just me. I played a hell of a lot of Black Ops 3. But I mean, if I'm looking at a new shooter, it'll probably be Battlefield. I mean, the new COD feels like they're trying too hard. They're honestly trying too hard. And the fact that they're releasing Call of Duty 4, you know, on Xbox One and PC and everything with, you know, online enabled is, you know, Call of Duty Modern Warfare, the remaster, should I say? It just feels like they're, I just think it's ridiculous, you know. They are, you know, they kind of think that they can try and like. I mean, if anybody else disagrees, you know, I think that'd be silly. But to me, it honestly seems like they're releasing the brand new COD, with the Call of Duty, the COD 4 remaster, which RIP, one of the greatest CODs ever, like easily most memorable one. And they're kind of just releasing, you know, something to go with the new COD, just in case the new COD shits the bucket. Which could easily happen. In all honesty, it's a pile of shit. I know regular COD players that hate it. I know new COD players that hate it. I know, you know, people who, you know, aren't really into shooters who still think it's a pile of shit. You know, like I think they've lost their way, to say the least, which sounds fucking stupid. Like, lost their way sounds dumb. Like they're a sheep out in the wilderness. They don't know where they're going. But yeah, I don't know. Like it feels forced. It feels forced. And I don't like that. I don't like when it feels like they're kind of trying too hard, which is what it feels like right now. I feel like they're trying too hard, which is unfortunate. You know, they're trying to kind of create something that was there and now it's not. And you know, a lot of people will say that they really appreciated. Sorry, that was me plugging my jack into my mic, which I wasn't doing, so I couldn't really hear myself back. But people are. Look, you know, COD is the same thing, and you know, there's no problem with appreciating a game. If you like Call of Duty, then that's all sweet. But I've been playing since Call of Duty 4, and I stopped playing. Well, I stopped being like an avid player. I think at Infinity Warfare, when they first started going vertical. I stopped playing at that. It's just because the game didn't feel entertaining to me. It didn't feel good. It didn't feel fun all that much, and I feel like I'm not being, a lot of people would kind of think that you're being an asshole when you say that, the game didn't feel very fun anymore. Look, it didn't. It didn't appeal to me at all anymore. So I mean, like, it's really a situation of, why is Call of Duty still going? Honestly, no, I know that it's like, the 12-year-old demographic, and I know they're really supporting it all the time. And like a lot of people I used to play COD with don't really play anymore. Which makes sense. I mean, I used to pre-order with my brothers. I mean, I don't support pre-ordering now. I'm a big boy with my big boy pants on. I don't support pre-ordering. I think pre-ordering is a pile of shit that allows developers to kind of put out half-baked piles of crap whenever they want, and which is bullshit. Which is so bullshit. So I mean, I kind of don't really support that anymore. But I used to pre-order it every year with my brothers, because if we all had it, we'd do, like, midnight launch kind of thing, play together, and look, it was something that we always did. And even this time, we're not pre-ordering. Words are hard. We're not pre-ordering anything. But we're considering playing a different game. We're not pre-ordering, but we're considering buying a new game and playing that together. Which, again, I feel like it's kind of sad that that's it. If we've decided so quickly after all these years that, like, Call of Duty is just not a thing we want anymore, then, they've lost something. I mean, like, if you've lost all of your old base players, not on age, but on the inability to create a game that vets want to play, and they're going to go on to Battlefield. I know vets from COD who went from COD to Battlefield, or COD to Halo, or, COD to now Titanfall. And Titanfall 1 was really good. I came into its late stages, but Titanfall 2 is apparently amazing. I need to get on it, except for their servers going down the other day. I'm just saying. Like, oh. Yeah, I mean, Lordingtons. And look, like I said, I don't really have any huge problem. I don't think they're producing a game that really a whole mess of people want anymore. Look, I'm gonna move on from COD. I feel like I could go on about it for years and years and years and years and years. But I'm gonna move on from it. I'm gonna move on to it. Okay, so like I said earlier, Sean Murray has said his server was hacked. We're bringing Mr. Robot episodes as quickly as we can, looking for answers. Episode 5 is a cracker. What the friggin' crap? What does that have to even remotely do with No Man's Sky? No Man's Sky was a pile of shit, by the way. Can I just say that? No Man's Sky was complete shit. It really was. And let's just say I feel sorry for the people who actually paid for the game. Just saying. And it really, 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 really shouldn't have been a scenario where it was bad. It was a great concept. It felt awesome. It felt like a great idea, and it was just fucking bad. It was bad. It was a bad game. And look, like I said, it was awesome. Open universe, flying to different planets, discovering stuff, selling things, building, a company. It felt awesome. It felt like a great idea when I heard about it, and I was like, oh my god, this sounds so good. And then we get to it. We get to what we think is going to be awesome. We get to a game where we think it's going to be amazing, and then when we get there, it's actually not. It's super average, and like it shouldn't have been. It should have been hype all the way up until the point where the hype was so worth it. It's like people go, well, college just started, it's just gonna get different this year. It's gonna be completely different. Sorry, going back to COD, but like that's honestly it. It was a game that should have had the hype follow up, not follow up and then hype. It's just. It was a great concept that we loved, but I'm just going to say, if you want space and free roaming, Star Citizen when it's done, oh shit. And a lot of people don't have faith in Star Citizen being amazing, but It's gonna be great. It's Star Citizen's gonna be sexy ASF. ASF. Yeah, I mean, and can I just say something? All these sites that are like reviewing the Elder Scrolls Skyrim Special Edition, shut the fudge up. Oh my god. Nobody gives a shit. Honestly, nobody gives a shit. It's the same game, a couple of bug fixes, the game's a little bit more stable, it looks a little bit better, but guess what? PC players have been able to do all that already. They've been able to fix, problems. That sounds dicky. Look, I don't have any problem if you play on console. I just don't think that they should be... like, people going, do I buy it? I just don't know whether I should buy it. It basically just says that it's got all the DLC, it looks a bit better, and the bugs are fixed. And then are people really going and going, I really wonder what IGN or Kotaku think of the new Elder Scrolls game. They're gonna blow it up to make it sound like it's fucking amazing, and then you're gonna get to it, and one of the most honest reviews I heard were, this is great. This game is a great update. It looks better. It feels better. It's cleaner, but it's the same game. And he said, oh, goodness me. I'm so tired. Coffee didn't do anything this morning. I need another coffee. And he said, look, game's amazing. It's great. They've what they said they were selling, they've sold. The price is worth it if you're a new player, but if you're an old player, there's probably no point. There's probably no point purchasing it, which I 100% agree with. It's good. My partner got it. She really wanted it. She loves Skyrim. She's put over 400 hours into Skyrim prior to getting the game. So she kind of got it because she wanted something that looked a little bit better. She can play on Xbox One, and she just enjoyed it all together, which is great. For me personally, I just didn't see the point at all. I just didn't see the point. And I don't know. I'm going to put my tinfoil hat on here and just say, what if it's a situation where Bethesda's trying to get, IGN, Kotaku, all that kind of shit, and they're trying to get them to give good reviews, because it is essentially a reskinned game. It is a remaster. I don't think people realize this. They call it a special edition, but it's just a remaster. It just looks a little bit better, and it runs a little bit better. I mean, look, I have no problem with Bethesda. I think they're one of the greatest game companies ever, honestly. They have created some of the best RPGs ever made for our generation and next generation and the generation after, until VR. Ooh, that's loud. And in saying that though, I'm going to take my tinfoil hat off and say that's probably not the case. But I just think that there was so much hype and so much excitement that IGN and Kotaku and all those other sites are just trying to blow it up, just trying to make it feel like, oh my god, how exciting is this shit? Oh my god, let's just get on this. And I think they might be a bit. I think they might be wasting a little bit of time with what they're doing. I appreciate that people people enjoy it. People are going to enjoy it. If you're a new player, obviously, you're going to enjoy it more. I just don't think that current players should buy it. Like I said, my partner bought it. I don't think she should have. She was like, "Oh my god, should I buy it? I want to buy it." I'm like, "Well, if you want to buy it, you want to buy it. That's your choice." But I don't know, man. And speaking of Xbox One, what is with all these new additions of different Xbox Ones? Actually, let's find out. Let's find out what some of the different Xbox Ones are. There's the Xbox One, there's the Xbox One Z, and then there's the Xbox something else. I can't remember what it's called. I don't know what they're calling it. Xbox One something. Anyway, and it's are you serious? So you brought out your first generation Xbox Ones, and then you want people to try and buy another Xbox One, a different type of Xbox One, because it looks so good, and it's just just a little bit better, minutely better. 4K, that's amazing. I can't wait to buy that to do 4K. Which, I mean, look, it makes sense. 4K was only available, as far as gaming goes, for PC players, but I don't think it's worth buying a completely new console for. I'm just putting that out there. And I think, and then I don't know if the Xbox One Z is supposed to be, or Z, whatever you want to call it, is supposed to be, I don't know if it's supposed to be, you know, the upgradable one. I don't think it is. I think the upgradable one comes next, which is dumb. You can suck me straight off for that. That's just retarded. I want to get into something else though. Doctor Strange. Now, a lot of people had been talking about whitewashing with Doctor Strange. Doctor Strange, there's no level of whitewashing. I'm just going to put it out there and drop the case. This is just not. There is, well, I suppose there's a minute amount of whitewashing, but it's not a big enough deal to be really complaining about it. Honestly, it's. Oh, goodness me, pardon me. Yeah, it's not worth complaining about. That's all I'm gonna say. Not at all. Let's move on. Let's see if there's anything actually interesting going on. What is it? The Punisher series coming out. I'm so excited for that. Season 2 of Deadpool was completely just overtaken by Punisher. He made Jesus Christ. So tired for some reason. I'm gonna straight up say, like, anti-heroes are my shit. You know, they are my shit. Because anti-heroes are amazing. They really are. Anti-heroes are everything I want and more in a girlfriend. No, anti-heroes, I think, give a pretty awesome perspective on shows and, you know, characters and everything like that. And you know, anti-heroes, like a lot of people said, like Logan, otherwise known as Wolverine, was an anti-hero. I think he was an anti-hero, and then, you know, you join the X-Men, you start defending people, you get all your own movies until you become an old man and your storyline ends. Just saying, Logan looks either A, super sad, or B, super boring. But we'll have to see. You know, brought a little tear to my eye, you know, when I read the synopsis. But, like, you know, it's... Anti-heroes are everything that is awesome in the world, and I'm gonna say it, and I'm gonna sound like a hipster, or somebody's gonna give me shit about it. I liked Deadpool far fucking before it became a movie. I'm not throwing it out there like, oh, I'm so much better than you guys because Deadpool. You know, I watched Deadpool and I was like, oh yeah, but that. No, I'm not taking a high horse or saying that I'm better than anybody. I'm saying that it's a little bit ridiculous that, you know, Deadpool was kind of popular, you know, to a minor extent. Ryan Reynolds really created, like, a universe for him as far as, like, in our world, you know. He pointed out, and he was like, he's my favorite, and I'm pushing it, and I want it to happen, and he was a great Deadpool. I'm saying that a lot of people jumped on board when Deadpool popped up, and, which, you know... And Deadpool was popularized. I said that just like I was like on friggin' ketamine. Was popularized purely based on people being jumping on a fame train. And people were like, I love Deadpool. He's my boy. You had no idea who Deadpool was prior to the movie coming out, or prior to, you know. I loved Deadpool for a very long time. You know, the game came out, and, like, the game got, like, shit reviews. Hardly anybody played it. And I remember playing it and just being like, yes, everything I wanted to be. You know? And then, and people... I don't know what the shit is with people thinking, just shitting all over something, but then, hey, when, you know, a good-looking celebrity like Ryan Reynolds pops out and goes, oh yeah, Deadpool movie, everybody's just like, oh my god, Deadpool's the best, I love it so much. Yeah, you know, you're an idiot. You're an idiot, and I don't like your face, and you smell like feces. You know, jumping on a bandwagon is just so drone, such a drone thing to do. And I don't know. Look, I sound like a fucking asshole. Sound like such a dick right now. But no, I'm not trying to be though. I'm trying to explain the fact that it's retarded that that people can't think for themselves, man. People can't just go, yep, I like something, end of story. No. It's when it gets made into a movie that you find it out, work it out, you get a t-shirt. You know, it's like watching people who go to a club wearing a Nirvana t-shirt. You just don't make any sense. You as a person don't make any sense. And it's that kind of irrationality and that kind of stupidity that really pisses me off. Because I think if you're going to like something, don't just jump on the friggin' bandwagon. Like, go watch the movie and go, I watched the movie, it was pretty good. No, the movie was amazing. And some people, like, fart jokes and, like, masturbation jokes are going to get old at some point. Dude, like, Deadpool is supposed to be an anti-hero that is just brutal. Just completely brutal, but it's supposed to be hilarious, fourth wall breaking, and it's like, that's what it's supposed to be, and people are like, it's gonna get old at some point. It's not gonna get old. It's not. People love fart jokes, people love poop jokes, people love masturbation jokes, people love, jokes about IKEA, which I lost my shit way too much of the IKEA jokes in Deadpool. I lost my shit way too much. Seriously? Like, the Conan's not gonna, build itself. I'm just like, it won't build itself. Oh, it's so true. You have to build yourself. It's a flat pack. And I don't know. Maybe I'm being hypercritical. I'm not 100% sure. I'm just saying that it's kind of ridiculous that people act like they're so above something until it becomes popular, and then they jump in the limelight and go, I loved it all along. That's just me though. People count me as pessimistic, but you can suck my ass. Anyway, I think I'm gonna finish it up here. I think I've ranted a bit much. Next week will hopefully be a little bit more planned out, a little bit more, on script, I suppose. I don't know. It might be, might not be. We'll have to see, honestly. I'll talk to you guys later. Hope you enjoyed the video. Comment if you like or dislike anything, and I will talk to you guys soon. Thank you for joining me on Reese's Coffee Time. See ya.